Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a makeup lover. Pardon the lisp. I'm still getting used to having balls on the tip of my tongue. I just had to say it like that. I'm still getting used to my tongue piercing, so I'm still trying to work out my lisp. It's not as noticeable, I feel like, as it was in my last video because it was like more fresh. But yeah, so if you do hear me lisping through some of this video, I do apologize in advance if that bothers you. My sister said that my tongue goes through it because I'm always piercing my body, and then I take it out, and then I get it re-pierced. I don't plan on taking this out, but who knows what future me will do. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe today. I am going to be doing my eyes as well as my face makeup. I am doing Barbie pink. All the pinks. Everything's pink. Pink earrings, pink lips, pink blush, pink eyes. Not pink eye, pink eyes. But I personally feel like a fucking Barbie today. So yeah, if you are curious to see the products that I use to achieve this makeup and how I put it all together, all you gotta do is keep on watching. The palette I'm going to be using today is the Unearthly Cosmetics Sleepover palette. She looks like this. Now somebody requested they wanted me to do a pink eye look. So immediately I thought of this palette because I really feel like there's a lot of depth as far as like pinks go. And of course you have all your pink shimmers, and then there's like some like darker pinks. It's a pink palette. It's absolutely perfect for what I have in mind today. My mom came and picked up my other two kiddos. So my oldest is at school, and then my mom came and picked up my other two to kind of run errands with her, which is really nice because I rarely have the house to myself and I'm able to film like that. So peace and quiet, you know? So yeah. I'm going to start by taking the shade Cuddles, which looks brown, but it's kind of like a maroony brown. I'm going to take this Peaches and Cream PC11 brush, which is like a packing brush. You know, actually, maybe I might do something a little bit different. I'm not going to take this all the way. I'm just going to start blending right away. I'm thinking maybe I'll do like something that's kind of a little bit lighter on the inside, like some shimmer right here, and then have it like fade. I don't know if that makes sense. I know you guys will have already seen a little preview of the look, but I'm just kind of guessing. When I think of pink, this is the pink that I think of. I was originally thinking of going in with this like purpley pink, but I'm really glad I decided to go with like the brown because I think it's gonna, in my head, I think it's gonna look really good. But next, I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Flirty, and I'm gonna be taking this on a little fluffy Wet n Wild brush. Look at that. So good. And I'm immediately going to start blending this out. I don't know about you guys, but I love pink and brown together. I think they're just like so complementary of each other. Look at that pigment though. I think I've only used this palette like one time, but that's just because it is an all pink eyeshadow palette. So it really, you know, gets its own moment. So probably around Valentine's Day, I'll probably break this baby out a little bit more because I'll do a lot more like pink, red looks, which this is a, you know, this was a Valentine's collection, so that's not surprising, you know. So something like this, I just brought it a little bit in further, a little bit out further. And of course, I'll go through and blend the colors again. I'm just kind of laying them down. Next, I'm going to take this Milkshake Pink, which is called Beloved. And I'm going to take this on a little Makeup Shack brush. This is the Makeup Shack T82 brush. A few years ago, I had put in this makeup brush order from the Makeup Shack. And they are still going strong. They don't shed. I actually like purchased these when I had like tax money, so I bought a bunch of these eye brushes, and they're such good quality, and they weren't like that expensive per brush, though I did spend, you know, a good amount of money on them. It was a good purchase. I'm really glad that I have these brushes. And I am just kind of like, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Now I'm going to go back through all of those colors and rebuild them up. Make sure everything is blended to my satisfaction. Till I can get my satisfaction. So this is kind of the vibe I'm going for. Of course, after I do my face makeup, I'll blend this out a little bit further, so I'm not really too worried about it. I don't know. I think I'm going to cut the crease. Yeah. Because I'm thinking I want to do like shimmer, like a little liner moment. I really want to use the shade Sleepover, which is this one. I think it kind of looks black on camera, but it's actually like it has like pink flecks of shimmer in it. I mean, it definitely is like a black though. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it, but I want to use this shade for sure. So I didn't even use the cut carver. I just kind of used my regular P. Louise base, and then I kind of tapped it out, so it'll kind of give it that pinky tinge. Now I'm just gonna take this same like brush with no extra product, the Peaches and Cream PC11 brush, and kind of just blend the edge of that base. So now I have a nice little half cut crease going on, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of this shade. I'm going to keep it higher up though. I'm going to leave a little space right here and just kind of blend this in a little bit further. Then I'll take the shade Flirty and I'll do the same thing, keeping it a little bit higher up. There's a method to my madness. Just like that. Now I'm going to take the shade Sleepover with the still wet base, and I'm going to just pack this down in a wing liner shape. And then when I get closer to the inner corner, I'll take a flat brush. So I can really get in there. Then I'm just going to kind of blend this back a little bit. Make sure it's blended together, like seamless. And then I'll go back with shade Cuddle. So something like this. Now there is two pink shimmers in this palette. We have Satin and Boutique Bouquet. Girl. Bouquet. So there's these two pinks. I think I'm going to use this one right on top of that matte. And then I'll take Satin. Actually, my fingers are too fat for that. Let me get a little brush. so I can really get in there. And this is no primer or nothing, or like glimmer grasp or anything. This is just the shimmer doing its thing. I guess we're just using the whole palette besides this one because I want to take a little bit of shade Stay In, which kind of looks like that, like mauve-y, like purpley brown. And I'm going to tap that right here to kind of help blend the pink into that darkness. Yes, this palette was very well thought out. I want to take some of this. This is from HNB Cosmetics. This is one of her like glitters. This is in the shade Mermaids. I'm not going to put any primer or anything down. I'm just going to take it on a fluffy brush. And just tap it down everywhere where there's shimmer. Just to kind of give it a little extra shine. That's kind of what we got going on there. I absolutely love this. Let's move on to face. I'm gonna finish up the eye. Maybe I might even do like a little inner corner wing and then just like do a real smoky under eye. I went ahead and I applied these lashes. I believe these are my Lash Lab Lashes in the style Sheen. These are the ones. These are probably like one of my favorite pairs from them. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation, shade F1. Ooh. Gross. Did you hear it? I feel like this looks super light, but after I go in with like my powders and stuff, it really is a nice shade for me. I believe this sponge is an Unearthly sponge because it's a little bit more like larger than the rest of my sponges. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. And I guess I'll take this e.l.f. foundation brush. I'm just going to kind of do this number. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make it work. This e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, I saw a few people say that they didn't like this. And it just goes to show like how everybody's opinion is different because I thoroughly enjoy specifically that bronzer. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Mitchell Sweet Cheeks. So I think I could go in with my concealer first because it's a lighter blush. We're good. We're golden. I'm going to be taking the Covergirl Trublend Concealer. I'm just going to pop this everywhere. Now that the concealer is pretty much blended out, I could still do more blending. I'll take the Blursh, take a little bit on my hand. That was a lot, girl. That was a lot. Okay. And I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, see, that was like a shit ton. It's okay. I wanted to use some of the Unearthly Cosmetic Incandescent highlighter. This is shade Bask. Yeah, that's a pink one. I knew it. I'm starting to remember the shades without having to look at the little paper. I saved it. Like the little card when she sent it to me. Go ahead and blend this in. Honestly, you don't even need to go in with more highlighter. We all know I'm going to, but you don't have to. I'm going to take the HNB Cosmetics Soft Focus Loose Powder. So I'm going to take this setting powder on a poof and really press it into the concealer. I really want to try the HNB, like her new soft focus foundation. It sounds right up my alley. I always want to invest in like face products, but I always get nervous whenever trying new face products because I don't want to spend the money and not like it. I'm going to take some of the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I'm going to take on this little Real Technique sponge, which is like a microfiber type sponge. And I'm going to use this to brighten my inner corner. And then I'm going to be taking the Jaclyn Duo. This is the shade Top Tan in Lilac Love. I'm just going to take the bronzer today. For my powder blush, I'm going to be taking the Unearthly Cherub blush because it's a beautiful baby pink, just like what I had going on my eyes. I'm going to take my Bare Mineral Original Mineral Veil powder before I highlight. For highlighter, I'm going to take the Kaleidos Space Age shade, what is this? Star Surfer, which is the pink. I'm just going to go right over that Unearthly one and really just make it extra vibrant. The Made by Mitchell Blursh in the shade Sweet Cheeks as a lip. I also was using the shade Melon Sorbet. This really makes me want to pick up all the lighter shades for like lip products because these do obviously make beautiful blushes. That's what they're meant to be. But they also make really good like matte kind of lip creams, like kind of like satin, I would say. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I just went in with this LA Girl lip liner in the shade Blushing, like deepen it up, Made by Mitchell Blursh, and then this Essence Juicy Balm lip gloss to add some shine because we all know me. Love a glossy lip. I'm so happy I decided to do this kind of similar style in the pink. I think it is so beautiful. I don't think it really goes with the season, but it's definitely a vibe. I would wear this for literally any occasion. I think this is so beautiful. These lashes, 10 out of motherfucking 10. I always feel so hot when I wear these lashes. They just suit my style really well. So I'm very, very happy with the way that everything came out. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. And without further ado, we're going to go right on ahead, roll the clip.